Welcome everyone to next level number 31. We're kicking things off with a bang. Your next level champion and one half of the AEWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Kai, the Inferno Dragon, is making his way to the ring.
Beautiful right here. Beautiful.
We'll see what Damian Kai has to say after this.
Don't even talk.
Nope, touch me.
What do you want?
What?
I got this right here, and while y'all ain't got nothing.
What?
Matter of fact,
What?
so I am the champion.
What?
So this is my show now. I feel like I haven't wrestled in a while, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been watching my tag team partner Cody Cole go to work every week, whooping everybody's ass in this
So what
building.
should you do? He was gonna be my rookie.
So that being said, I want to issue an open challenge. Somebody come out here and let me train a little bit, or I gotta go whoop D4's ass.
Well, Damian Kai issuing the open challenge, but he may have just made a mistake. It appears as though Tengu is back from injury. Damian Kai visibly frustrated. And Kai might not make it to Absolute Zero to fight D4 and defend his next level championship. Tengu's been gone for some time. He was supposed to fight for that title. Oh no. And we just got swerved by El Contrastico. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen, no Tengu right now. Okay, maybe Damian Kai will make it to Absolute Zero with his next level championship reign intact after all. But maybe not. El Contrastico pulled off a victory, pulled one out of his ass last week against Atlas Liger. Still only 1-7 though. Damian Kai just oozing confidence right now, but he sure wasn't when Tengu's theme song came on and the war zone was bathed in red light. Nah, he looked very distraught when he thought Tengu was coming out. But now, Damian Kai heading into this match arrogant.
Ring the bell.
Bell rings.
Oh, they say. Oh,
El Contrastico also arrogant. Inferno knee strike. That's lights out for El Con. No, Damian Kai isn't done. That Inferno wasn't enough, he said. going to town.
2, 3.
Damian Kai, forearm, and another. Oh, knee to the temple. Sling blade, no. Elcon, patada de muerte, and that gets the fans going, and this could be it, no. El Contrastico. Damian Kai may have made a mistake by letting the luchador stick around this long. He should have pinned him, and now he's gonna pay. Crossbody, super kick, drops El Contrastico. And now we're right back to square one. Damian Kai in the driver's seat in this next level championship contest. Irish whip. The Inferno Dragon with an elbow. Step up, springboard, and what a knee from Damian Kai. Oh my God, kill shot! El Contrastico turned inside out. We saw D4 hit an Inferno knee strike to put Dex Whitt away last week. Oh, and now look, Damian Kai just toying with D4. Bison Virtue! Bison Virtue is locked in and Elcon's tapping. This one's over. Damian Kai is still your next level champion, as badly as I hate to say that. Watch this, I thought it was all over. Patada de muerte! It's never been prettier. Hook of the outside leg, a deep hook, and still couldn't get it. That super kick would turn things back into Damian Kai's favor. That kill shot just into the Bison Virtue. Damian Kai.
I'll see you next week.
Telling D4 he'll see him next week for the contract signing ahead of their match at Absolute Zero. But hey, speaking of D4, tonight he's in a 3-way match with Krystofer Lee and Dex Whitt. But also, we're going to Atlas Liger and Logan Light. That's next.
Oh, you in here?
Yep. I'm here.
Hey, hold up.
I'm holding up. How are you holding up? Like, do you need a new mask? Is everything okay? I saw what happened with Palace.
Oh. Empty words, always. Alright. You're going against Atlas. You nervous?
Isn't his catchphrase, put the fear of God in everyone?
That is very true. Alright. So off the tracks of losing to Elcon. He's gonna be pissed.
Oh, definitely.
Alright? Remember, I like the bravado, but you're not challenging a champion. You're just challenging a guy who's pissed.
Right.
Okay?
Use that against him.
Use that against him. Remember how we used to fight?
Yeah, I remember.
Alright. Use that against him, okay?
Alright.
You got this.
I appreciate it, man. Start up.
I'll see you around.
See you around, man.
Okay, so I was one move away from beating D4. It was an upset. I proved that I can beat Krystofer Lee. They put me in a triple threat tonight, I guess. And, you know, I already know I can beat both of them, so I'm just going to go out there, show them what I can do. And, like I said, expect the unexpected.
Well, you heard it here first. Dex freaking Whitt is up next. Expect the unexpected. Says he's going to beat Krystofer and D4 in their triple threat later tonight. And after the victory that he picked up against Krystofer on Intensity last week and how much of a fight he put up against D4, I mean, it's not too far of a stretch to say that Dex has at least a 33% chance of winning that match. But first, it's going to be Atlas Liger, the Jersey Devil, taking on Logan Light, the newcomer, the newest member of the AEW roster, getting a ton of valuable experience here early on in his career. Atlas Liger means business because he got rolled up. Atlas Liger.
Music to my ears, man. That's music to my ears.
Atlas Liger got rolled up.
Bro, still salty, lost Elcon.
Yeah! Yeah! Hey, Elcon better watch out, man. I'm on a spree. I'm coming for you, Elcon.
Bro, you ain't on no spree. You on a losing spree.
You got lucky. You got lucky.
Atlas Liger was, I mean, arguably on one of the better runs of his career. He was 4-1. He was on a 4-win streak and had a chance to improve to 5-1 when El Contrastico challenged him because he broke Matt Mayhem's ankle the week before, and Elcon got his ass handed to him all match until Atlas Liger went for the Fear of God submission, and Elcon used that momentum to turn the submission into a roll-up and steal a victory. I mean, it was the heist of the century for AWE. El Contrastico picked up his first victory, and as a result, Atlas Liger started to slide back down the AWE power rankings. And I'm telling you, if I'm Atlas Liger and I went from number 7 last week to number 9 this week, I probably wouldn't want to be facing Logan Light. This guy has just put up a fight against everyone that he's been in the ring with. And I mean, the only person that he's defeated, he was supposed to defeat, and that was Dex Whitt. He took care of business in his debut, and he's lost to some really stout competition, including our number 1 ranked world champion, Cody Cole, and he put up one hell of a fight against him and Nick Alexander, both. I mean, Logan Light. Logan Light also lost to Kerub Lee, and that was a hell of a match. So
he looks mad.
both men here coming off losses. Somebody's going to have to get a bounce-back victory.
Hey, Hawks, let's
But if I'm Atlas, man, I would be ruthless right here, because if you give Logan Light any space, he'll make you pay.
Come on, man.
And Atlas seems very fired up right now. Big splash, devil splash. And the Jersey Devil wasting no time. Shotgun drop kick. Logan Light out of nowhere and going for that V-trigger early on. Oh my goodness. Logan Light charging it up. Oh my God, another knee across the face. Liger may be out. One loss turns into 2 for the Jersey Devil, calling for that end game. Logan Light has him up. No. Devil's cut. No. Logan, roll up just like Elcon. Gonna steal one. The referee's late. But Liger's having none of it. None of it. The fear of God is cinched in. Logan Light taps.
What?
My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this match was quite literally 90-0. I mean, this right here was the turning point. Logan Light had all the momentum. He went for that roll-up. The ref, if he wasn't late, that could have been a 3. But watch this. Atlas Liger was playing none of it. He was having none of that. Oh, Atlas still has that submission in. Logan Light clutching that leg.
Bro, what is your problem?
Elcon! I don't know what happened. I don't know where you got the luck of the Irish, but that win was a fluke. So, if you're man enough, and if you ain't a little chicken shit, you will accept my challenge 1-on-1 for a redo. You know, this time, I will put the fear of God in you.
Atlas Liger not pulling any punches. What a dominant victory from the Jersey Devil. Coming up next, it's our main event. 3-way match. Dex freaking Whitt, The Precisionist D4 and the Beast from Hammerfell, Krystofer, is coming up next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the advertisement and you heard right. Free agent shuffle match, the first one ever, gonna take place at Absolute Zero. Two of the men that will be in said free agent shuffle match are in this triple threat. Dex freaking Whitt and Krystofer both be fighting for an opportunity at an AWE Core 6 contract. And will Dex Whitt truly be up next? It remains to be seen. Picking up his first victory in AWE last week. Maybe this is the start of something special for Dex Whitt. But if I know one thing, it is that just like how we saw those two competitors last match, they were fast and furious because they both were coming off of losses. Hey, that's how Krystofer's going to be here in this match. He lost to Dex on intensity, somebody that he's beaten twice before, so definitely Krystofer feels like he needs to get back in the left column. I mean, 3-7. He started the year with a pretty good record, but he has just slid down the power rankings ever since kind of that loss to Atlas Liger that injured that left knee, and he still hasn't fully recovered from that knee injury that he suffered against Atlas. Excuse me, he suffered the injury against Jackson Palace. Atlas Liger aggravated that injury, and since then, his record has not been impressive. You know whose record has been impressive as of late? It's this guy right here, the Precisionist D4. D4 is going to go to Absolute Zero and take on Damian Kai, the Inferno Dragon. Over the course of the past 2 weeks, D4 has improved his record back to 500 and shot back up the power rankings to number 7, thanks in no small part to both Krystofer and Dex Whitt, as D4 has picked up singles victories over these two men in his past 2 singles matchups, and now we get to see all 3 of these men in action at the same time.
Hey guys, I'm Dex Whitt, and I'm up next. You know, washed up.
Yeah, he's up next.
Oh my goodness, Dex Whitt saying he's up next. Krystofer saying SKÅL. D4, no nonsense. Collar and elbow. Look at Krystofer, the strength of the beast from Hammerfell. And just lighting up the chest of Gingerbread himself, Dex freaking Whitt. Oh, big clothesline, dropping the Precisionist there. Oh, and a chop. Oh my goodness! These two men are like lumberjacks right now, just chopping the other down. But Dex has that arm, goes over with the headlock. Good technique there on display by Dex freaking Whitt. Krystofer pushes him off, comes back. Oh! Dex went for a shoulder block. D4's back in and goes for a shoulder block. And these two guys are about 100 pounds too light to take Krystofer off of his feet. Bam! Double clothesline and SKÅL indeed. Krystofer, how are you doing? D4 drops down, goes for the hip toss, and the headbutt sends the Precisionist flying. And Krystofer goes for the big boot to put it away early. Oh, and there's Dex. Right to that left knee like I was talking about earlier. That left knee that he injured against Jackson Palace in their match on Intensity a couple of weeks ago. And now, both of these men delivering kicks. Oh my goodness. These two in sync. D4 talking that smack. Shoulder block. Dex is fired up right now. D4 back up to his feet, charging. Drop toe hold, and D4 smacks the canvas. Dex Whitt is fired up, and his chest is lit up right now. The fans here at the Warzone chanting he's up next, but I think he's about to be put down next. Thor's hammer. Oh, what impact. Dex just able to get the right shoulder off the canvas in time. That Thor's hammer, a devastating maneuver to say the least. Krystofer now clubbing blows being delivered to Dex Whitt, and now has that headlock applied. D4 making his way back up to his feet. Oh, the double foot stomp to break up the submission. D4 propping Krystofer up in the corner. Oh, a big running knee. And one to Dex. And one to Krystofer, and D4 looking to run the table on these boys right now. D4 coming in hot like a fajita on Dex. Krystofer is out on the outside of the ring here at the Warzone. D4 rolls through. Super kick jacking the jaw of Dex Whitt. D4 starting to feel it here in this match as he's taken control and momentum from both of these men. Oh, look at him. Could be setting up a plancha. Oh! Big boot. Oh, and Dex, where'd he get that ladder? Dex getting that ladder from underneath the ring and now delivering punishment on the back of Krystofer. D4, it looked like he was going for a tope. Oh, and that one just broken up. I think D4 would have kicked out either way. It looked like he got that shoulder up as well. SKÅL, and these SKÅL chants continuing to rain down here at the Warzone. Krystofer. Oh, and just chopping the Precisionist back down to the mat.
One more time.
D4 trying to evade. Oh! But he gets one either way. D4 feeling the effects of that one. My goodness. Oh, and this doesn't look good. D4 back up though. Drop kick. But look at Dex. Dex back up to his feet. Oh, and D4 hits the ground. Look at it. Bam! Face first into the steel. Oh, and Dex Whitt could be stealing this one. No! Krystofer with a powerful kick out that sends Dex flying. D4 crawling back into the ring. And now backing Dex up. More chops. D4 goes spear. Oh! Face first into the ladder goes the Precisionist. Dex Whitt propping that ladder back up. Looks like he wants to do something similar to what he just did to Krystofer, going for a Widowmaker. No! D4! Fireman's carry! Oh my goodness, a ladder assisted go to sleep. And D4 now taking control of this match and just delivering punishment to the face of Krystofer. D4 not finished with that ladder just yet. Propping it up out here on the apron. And just a palm strike to Krystofer. Oh, and I know what D4 is going for. This is risky. This is dangerous. Oh, Krystofer gonna power slam the precisionist through that. No, D4 evades. And a big knee. Krystofer's still not down, but now Krystofer and D4 just choking the life out of Krystofer. The fans here coming to life here in our main event for all three of these competitors. Oh, and a big body splash from D4. That ladder had no give whatsoever, and both men feeling the effects of that high-risk move from D4. D4 back up to his feet, rolling Krystofer in. D4 trying to get back in this matchup. Look at Dex. Look at Dex. Oh! Dex needs to look at D4. He got kicked in the mouth. D4 springboard. Crossbody. No! He gets caught. Drop kick. Thor's hammer. That could be all she wrote for the former champion. No. Krystofer. Oh my God! Krystofer and Dex are working so well together. I mean, that was a great tandem offense. I mean, it seemed like there was chemistry there. But Dex sliding in to break that pin up, obviously, because he wants to win this match just like Krystofer does. But watch. Nod of approval. Krystofer throws Dex into the corner. Dex. Oh, and D4 eating a big boot. Oh, but Dex, the celebration doesn't last long.
Come on. What's your problem? What's your problem?
Krystofer, it seems like Krystofer is saying, hey man, we're working really well together. If one of us would just... Like, if one of us will just pick up this victory, it'll go a long way for both of us. And Dex just won't leave it alone. And he tried to hit a Widowmaker on Krystofer, but it didn't pan out. But now these two striking one another. Oh, D4 kick to the face. Kill shot! Kill shot! Dex didn't want any part of that. Inferno knee strike. D4. D4 into the Inferno lock. D4. And the D4 chants raining down. And look at some of this tandem offense we got here in this one. This was beautiful. Bam! Watch this. D4 went for a springboard, and these two guys, when they worked in tandem with one another, they could have put away one of the greatest of all time in D4. But Dex didn't let it happen. The kill shot there from D4. Dex looked like a deer in headlights. The Inferno knee strike, and then the Inferno lock from D4, that crossface. He just kept cranking that thing back. Krystofer had no choice. D4 signaling to the fans at the War Zone that he's coming for Damian Kai's title. The fans chanting for these two. Sign of respect. These two fought well, they fought hard. They showed us some really good stuff today. Neither one of them has anything to be ashamed of. thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching Next Level 31. Hey, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, do that! You don't want to miss any episodes that we are posting right now. We are on a roll. If you want to watch Absolute Zero, our next pay-per-view event, remember, you got to go to the Patreon. Click the link in the description. Subscribe to either tier. Become a patron today. We're always having great discussions on there. And of course, you can't forget about the epic pay-per-view shows. Odyssey 3 was a blast, and Absolute Zero is going to be even better. Thank you so much for watching.